Hello, beautiful people. My name is Antoinette, and welcome to episode 2 of the show Fit for Purpose. Today's topic is a sweet one. I'm answering a few critical questions about a hot topic, sugar. Many people I coach and help ask me if sugar really is that bad for us, why health providers talk against sugar, whether they should cut out sugar forever to become healthy, and much more. I'm going to dive straight in with the question, what is sugar? Sugar is a source of energy, but not all sugars are created equal. There are two main types of sugar, natural sugar and processed sugar. We find natural sugars in fruits, vegetables, dairy products, honey, and maple syrup. These sugars are essential to a healthy diet and provide our bodies with energy and also nutrients to function daily. Think about an apple. It contains sugar as a fruit as well as vitamins C, B, and K and magnesium, and it is a rich form of fiber. Processed sugar, on the other hand, is also called refined sugar. It is when raw sugar like sugar cane or sugar beets is processed and refined to such an extent to remove all the goodness that only the sugar remains. Why do companies make processed sugar in the first place? It can be used as a preservative to make products last longer, and it is a cheap way of sweetening them. What contains sugar? The obvious products are pastries like donuts, cakes, muffins, and cookies. Also sweets like chocolates and jelly sweets. Most breakfast cereals, breads, sugary drinks like sodas, fruit juice, energy drinks, flavored coffees and sport drinks, and dairy products like ice cream, milkshakes, and sweetened yogurt.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, these days, almost all processed food contains hidden processed sugar. Products like sauces, pasta, microwave dinners, ready-made soups, granola bars, ketchup, chili sauce, rib basting, and canned goods. The list goes on. This leads us to the next question. What are the effects of sugar on our physical bodies? We will start with the effect of sugar on our blood sugar levels. When we consume food, it is broken down in our stomach and absorbed into the bloodstream and is transferred to the necessary places throughout our bodies. Our blood sugar level basically means how much sugar is physically in our bloodstream. Certain foods are broken down quicker compared to others. Imagine a glass of water representing your stomach and the acid breaking down your food. If we put sugar into this glass of water, it immediately dissolves the sugar. Therefore, when you eat sugar or sugar-related foods, it is absorbed very quickly into your bloodstream. So what happens when all the sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream? Our body needs to use this sugar as a source of energy. When our blood sugar levels increases, a hormone called insulin is produced. There are two main functions of insulin. Firstly, insulin transports the sugar from the bloodstream into the cell. Secondly, insulin is like a key that opens the cell to ensure they can use the sugar as energy. So it transports the sugar from the bloodstream to the cells and unlocks the cells to ensure the sugar is used. Suppose the concentration of sugar is high because you ate processed sugar. In that case, you have a lot of energy at your disposal. We call this a spike in sugar levels or a sugar high. I am sure you have experienced a sugar high before, where your body is fidgety and it feels like you can run through a wall. Shortly after, you experience the crash when you feel tired and ready for bed even though it is only 2 p.m. Therefore, when you eat processed sugar foods, it will affect your energy levels throughout the day. Eating other foods like meat or vegetable takes longer to break down, so it takes time to absorb into your bloodstream. This means your blood sugar levels stay relatively consistent when eating wholesome foods because it is broken down slowly over time. It will affect your energy levels throughout the day. Another effect of high sugar levels is that the excess sugar that is not used as energy is stored as fat for later use. It would have been great if our bodies just got rid of the excess sugar, but unfortunately our bodies keep the extra sugar as fat. If you eat sugar once or twice a week, that should not be a problem with regard to weight management. However, the small amounts accumulate over time if you eat processed sugar products with every meal. If your body stores 30 grams of fat daily, you will pick up 1 kilogram in over 20 days. That means in 20 weeks, you will pick up 10 kilograms. 20 weeks is about 5 months. Take a few minutes to reflect on your current lifestyle. How does your current lifestyle look? How will your lifestyle look 5 months from now if you continue your current path? Furthermore, when the hormone insulin is present, it hinders your body's ability to burn fat as energy. Fat is also energy, just in a different format. So think about it this way. Using the sugar in your bloodstream as energy is much easier and quicker than breaking down fat reserves and converting it into energy. This means you will struggle to lose unnecessary weight when you eat foods high in sugar because insulin will always use this sugar in your bloodstream first. So how do you lose fat? The key to burning fat is to prevent insulin from spiking so that your body can use excess fat as the primal energy source. As I mentioned earlier, eating wholesome foods take time to break down and absorb into your body. In other words, your blood sugar levels do not increase but remains steady. And since insulin only spikes if you have a high sugar concentration in your system, it stands to reason that if you eat wholesome foods instead of processed foods, there will be no reason for releasing insulin into your body. Therefore, eating wholesome, nutritious foods helps you manage your weight and energy levels throughout the day. Does sugar really cause chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes? Studies show sugar is the leading contributor of type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and chronic heart diseases, just to name a few. I have to clarify this. By eating 1 serving of sugar a week, you will not get diabetes or chronic heart disease. It is not like a virus where you only need to be in contact with a person once and then you contract it. However, diabetes is caused when an individual develops insulin resistance. This means their body does not respond to insulin anymore. We know insulin is needed to take sugar out of the bloodstream and into the cells and unlock the cells to use the energy. If the cells don't respond to insulin, the sugar stays in the bloodstream and can cause severe damage. Insulin resistance typically happens when the body has too much sugar in the bloodstream over an extended period and then becomes resistant. Suppose someone eats sugar daily over 5 years. In that case, they are more prone to develop insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes. Similarly, eating processed sugar does not cause heart disease or high blood pressure. However, picking up too much weight causes heart disease and high blood pressure because the heart needs to work that much harder to carry the additional weight. And we know that sugar affects weight management and picking up weight. Therefore, sugar does not directly cause diabetes or chronic heart disease. Still, the type of lifestyle that includes the overuse of processed sugar can lead to diabetes. The additional effect of sugar on your physical body is inflammation. Think of having a cut on your hand. It is usually inflamed around the injury because it signals your body to heal it. The redness is called inflammation. When researchers say sugar causes inflammation, I want you to envision your body red and damaged inside. Furthermore, if your body is inflamed, it works overtime to heal the damage. This causes your immune system to be strained when you get sick. Instead of your immune system fighting hard to combat the flu, it is also busy dealing with inflammation, which means it is less effective than it can and should be. Again, your body will probably be able to handle it if you eat sugar now and again. Still, it becomes dangerous when you consume it daily. Nutritional imbalance can also be an effect of consuming too much processed sugar. We know that processed sugar does not contain nutrients and only contains calories or energy. Therefore, consuming too much processed sugar can replace a nutrient-dense food from your diet. Eating a piece of cake as a snack replaces a nutritious snack that adds vitamins, minerals, and fiber into your body. This can lead to nutritional imbalance and deficiency if the diet is consistently high in sugary foods and low in nutrition-rich options. If you eat cereal for breakfast, a muffin as a snack, burger and chips for lunch, sweets throughout the day, sodas and pizza for dinner, your diet has minimal nutrients. Even sodas take the place of critical elements like drinking water. This always blows my mind. A person can be overweight, underweight, or regular and still be malnourished. Malnutrition means your body cannot function at its best. When you experience stress or illness, it struggles to fight back. Another effect of sugar is tooth decay. Sugar interacts with the bacteria in our mouths, producing acids that can damage our tooth enamel and lead to tooth decay. Especially drinking sugary drinks. Regular consumption of sugary foods and drinks without proper dental care can increase the risk of cavities and dental problems. If you want nice pearly teeth when you are 60, you better look after them. All in all, we can see that processed sugar is not that beneficial for us. Does this mean you should avoid sugar altogether? Definitely not. Eating refined sugar and processed food is not unhealthy if you eat it once or twice a week. It is when we eat processed sugar daily over a period of time that it will cause severe damage to your health. You always hear the statement, just use it in moderation. Personally, as a psychologist, the word moderation frustrates me because it is a relative term. You need to clarify what moderation actually means. Your interpretation of moderation can be once a day, and my definition of moderation can be once a week. So, what does it mean to eat sugar in moderation? This depends on each person. Do you want to lose weight, reduce inflammation, and strengthen your immune system? Or are you already relatively healthy and want to fine-tune your lifestyle? If you regularly eat wholesome foods that are good for you, your body can quickly bounce back when you eat processed sugar once or twice a week. However, suppose you constantly eat processed sugar and products. In that case, your body will always be on the back burner struggling to get ahead. I suggest cutting out sugar entirely for a few weeks or months if you have a very unhealthy lifestyle. This is to allow your body to heal. After that, follow the 80-20 principle, where you predominantly eat wholesome foods and processed sugar once or twice a week. I know this sounds drastic if you are used to having sugar daily. However, you will get used to the new normal and actually enjoy it. Your body will also love you for it in the long run. Here are a few tips to help you reduce sugar intake. Choose whole foods. Opt for whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which contain natural sugars and provide essential nutrition. Find ways to make healthy food fun, delicious, and exciting. Cutting out processed sugar does not mean meals have to be boring, especially when it comes to something sweet. I love baking with bananas and honey as a form of natural sugars. Know how to read labels. Be sure to read food labels carefully to identify added sugars. Look for ingredients like high fructose, corn syrup, cane sugar, and molasses. Avoid sugary drinks. Sodas, sports drinks, and other sugary beverages are significant sources of added sugar. Choose water or unsweetened beverages instead. This can be a challenge to many people. I recommend replacing one beverage daily until you replace the habit altogether. Cook at home. Cooking at home allows you to control the amount of sugar in your meals. Choose recipes that use natural sweeteners like fruit or honey. Now is a great time to learn to cook if you don't know how to. Meal prep is also an excellent method if time is an issue. Conduct a lifestyle audit and examine your current eating habits. Is it working for you? Do you need to change a few things? I hope this discussion shed some light on the impact of processed sugar and how you can make changes to your life. Leave a comment below if you have any other suggestions of how you cut out sugar from your diet. If you want to learn how to move from an unhealthy lifestyle to a healthy lifestyle, head on over to my website, antoinetteferrero.com, to get access to my ebook. Also, remember to hit the subscribe button and ensure the notifications are on if you want to know when I upload a new video. Until next time.